Welcome to episode 2 of the Football Foodie. Today, we're going to be reviewing these pierogies that I can't even read what this is, but definitely going to give it a shot. I'll give you my review of it. And we're going to be talking some football. We're going to be talking about, well, it's January. It's the silly season. We're going to be talking about some rumors going on, what's actually happened. And there was a couple of derbies that happened this week. There was one that happened this morning if you're in North America and woke up at 7:30 a.m., like somebody here. We're going to dive into United versus City. So, yeah, this is what this episode is going to be about. Stay tuned. Great. So let's just jump right into it. So it's January. The silly season has begun. Let's talk about what's happened so far. The big news that everyone probably already knows is Semenyo from Bournemouth to Manchester City for £65 million. That was a good signing for them. He's been having a great season. Manchester City also got Marquis as well. Uh, so yeah, Manchester City's being really aggressive this transfer window. It looks like they really want to go for it. Unfortunately, they hit a roadblock today against Manchester United. So yeah, let's just see how those two signings work out for them. Didn't look like Semenyo was really effective today. But that being said, if you're gonna sign these two players, you're gonna have to have an odd man out. And apparently, the rumor is Bernardo Silva. He's on the way out. He's reportedly drawing interest from Juventus, Barcelona, Galatasaray. Where are these guys getting this money from? Like the Turkish league has money all of a sudden. Hey, good for them. I guess those hair transplants probably are providing some of these transfer money for some of these teams. Kidding. I don't know who sponsors Galatasaray. If you guys know where you're getting this money from, leave a comment below. But it's really interesting to see that the Turkish league is signing some big players. It's good to see that. It's good to honestly see the big players going globally from the bigger leagues, and yeah, just really fascinating. Where's Turkey getting this money from? Yeah, so the other suspect is Saudi Arabia as well, Bernardo Silva to Al Hilal, but I don't see it happening. The World Cup is coming. Bernardo Silva is probably gonna want to stay in Europe in a bigger club. I could totally see them going to Barcelona or Juve. Barcelona also picked up João Cancelo on loan, which makes sense because you want to have all these players that if you're representing your national team, you want to give them some experience in Europe just to get ready for the World Cup. So I don't see Bernardo Silva personally going to Saudi Arabia. I think he would be a nice fit in Barcelona, to be honest. But yeah, let's just keep an eye on that one. What happens with Bernardo Silva with those big transfers that Man City has done so far? Also, Ruben Neves is reportedly rumored, according to Portuguese newspaper Bola, to be going to Manchester United for 20 million. So let's see if that one pans out. But I don't see it happening. Like if they get Bernardo Silva and Ruben Neves is on the way out, it doesn't make any sense. I could see definitely Ruben Neves leaving Al Hilal and taking a loan stint in Manchester United. Uh, be more than welcome there. That would be a great acquisition, in my opinion, for the midfield. Um, Seems like they didn't need him today, to be honest, but it's a big win. We'll talk about the Derby in a bit. But yeah, a couple of big names from Saudi Arabia I could see going to Europe. The biggest one that I see right now is Ruben Neves. It's a strong rumor to Manchester United for 20 million. So we'll keep up with that one in the upcoming episodes. Other stuff that has happened in the EPL as well. Crystal Palace, they decided to use that money that they got from Marquis and spent 35 million from Brandon Johnson from the Spurs. Apparently, being kicked out of the FA Cup, your first big trophy that you've won in 110 years, that inspires you to waste some money. Not waste, I'd say spend some money. To be honest, on some needed reinforcements. I hope them the best. I hope they don't have to wait 110 years for the next trophy. Other things that have happened in the EPL: Conor Gallagher, he's back in England. Atletico Madrid have sold Conor Gallagher, and he is now a Spur player. So it looks like they used the money for Brennan Johnson to just basically buy Conor Gallagher. Let's see how he plays in England this time around. All right, so let's talk about what happened in England. So the Derby happened, United versus City, and Buemo, he's back from AFCON, and he showed up big. He scored the first goal today, probably one of the biggest goals of his Manchester United career so far. He seems to be definitely a key element for that team. They're a different team without him. Um, you could even tell that to Ruben Amorim. It basically costed him his job when he was gone. Well, that and that press conference, but that's a different story. We could definitely touch on that on future episodes if you're interested in that. That was a really interesting press conference. I should make a video about that. But United looked like they were in form. They were out earlier. Maguire in the second minute, he almost scored from a header. There was a couple of goals waved off in the first half as well. There was one from Ahmed who was literally just he was offside. Same thing with Fernandez as well. He played really good. He was offside. This could have been a way different score. It could have been like at least 5-0. The way that just United was playing, they were playing really good. It's like they woke up and turned up a switch. It's really really good to see United back into form. They climb into a Europa League spot. They're now in fifth, and Dorgu he scored his second goal. Finally, he does something. Thank God, because that guy he's been a mixed bag. Sometimes he's on, sometimes he's off. So all positive around for United as well. Carrick his first win in the EPL, definitely redeems himself for his FA Cup failure last week. So happy to see Carrick with a win. Let's just see if he could keep mounting them. But the thing about United is they only show up in these big games. Like they don't do these against the little teams. They've been drawing, which is better than a loss to be honest. But they just seem to like not have it like against these little teams. They don't just seem to be inspired. But the second you're playing City, Arsenal, or someone big, it's like they turn on a switch. Carrick, I think he's gonna. I think he might finish the season. Let's just see what happens. But overall, positive experience for United. Donnarumma, you got to give him some credit. He played really good. Did a couple of great saves. Stood on his head. The score could have been way different. But let's just see if they could finish top five in the EPL. They're currently in a Europa League spot. It'd be great to see them in Europe again. So overall, it's been a great day for United. If you're a United fan, you definitely love what happened today. It was just overall dominance from Manchester United. They have good momentum, and hopefully they could keep it up. The other derby that happened this week was FC Porto versus Benfica in the Taça de Portugal. Basically, it's like the Portuguese FA Cup. Um, yeah, Benarek, he scored a great header in the 15th minute, and Porto has seemed to like turn it around with Francisco Frioli as the coach and Andre Villas-Boas as the president. They have seemed to 180 the team. They're still undefeated in Portugal. They're right now in the semifinals of the Taça de Portugal, and they're doing pretty good in Europa League as well. So FC Porto has literally played FIFA with their team, turned it around in one season, and something a lot of people didn't expect. They were in shambles, quite literally the last 3 years, and since the new president has come in, Andre Villas-Boas, you guys might all know him for coaching Chelsea, winning the Europa League with Porto. He's definitely been able to right the ship right so far, and we'll see where this takes Porto. Will they remain undefeated this season? It wouldn't be the first time. This also means Mourinho's probably in trouble. Mourinho has literally not done anything this season. He's kicked out of the Taça de Portugal. He's not doing good in Champions League. Benfica, they're third in the league, when they should definitely be top two. Sporting is also still a good team as well, but yeah, makes you wonder like, is Mourinho gonna last more than a season in this? We'll have to see. Florentino Perez is also very interested in a reunion with him in Real Madrid, which kind of makes sense because of Javi leaving. You're gonna need someone else, and I can see Florentino Perez just throwing the money, going after the big name like he normally does, and he's just gonna put like the most biggest name to the brand, and he's gonna hope it works. And you know what? You could call him a nutcase, but that guy somehow has magic. Benfica, for example, they're just not good. They really aren't good. So let's go check out the food review. So this is what I ended up making. Basically the pierogies. Shout out to Pellman's, the pierogies from them. I'll let you know how they taste in a couple seconds. I topped it off with some Icelandic yogurt. Yes, Icelandic yogurt is a real thing. President's Choice makes it. Apparently it's called Skyer. I'm probably butchering it. If you're Icelandic and know how to pronounce it properly, leave a comment. Let me know how to say it properly. This also has 13 grams of protein. Pretty good. All right, so let's give this a shot. Let's see how these mystery pierogies taste. I topped it off with some bacon and some fried onions. Mmm, not bad. Pretty good. Um, The reason why I'm using Icelandic yogurt instead of sour cream, it's because if you ever have the app Yuka, I use it shopping all the time. Highly recommend it. And took a look at the sour cream that they had at the grocery store. Did you know there's like products in that banned in Europe? Pretty crazy. If it's banned in Europe, I don't think I'm gonna put it in my body. First bite was good. Let's take a second bite. Let's see how it tastes. It wasn't a fluke. This is actually really good. And the yogurt in it is pretty good too. It has like a nice taste to it. It's not like Greek yogurt. Kind of tastes more like sour cream, to be honest. Pretty good. Pellman's, you make some good pierogies. If you live in Canada, just go to the grocery store aisle. They're probably in your frozen section. I got mine's actually from the warehouse. Find them in your local grocery store. Let me know. Leave a comment below where you found them. I found them straight from the warehouse. They're in Etobicoke. Pellman's, you make some really good pierogies. Shout out to Pellman's. Yeah, really good. If I had to rate the pierogies, I'd probably rate them out of 10. Probably an 8. For frozen food, not bad. Not bad at all. Pretty good. The yogurt part, you know what? Like, personally, I like this better than sour cream. Really healthy. And it goes good with the bacon and the onions. So I've determined that the mystery flavor, I hope to God, it's beef. Tastes pretty good. It looks like it's beef. Here, I'll see if I could find like a part to see what it looks like. It looks like a little meatball inside. I hope to God that's beef because it's really good. And I definitely will be eating these again. Really good pierogies. Beef pierogies, I'm assuming, no longer a mystery flavor. All right, I hope you enjoyed the food review. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you liked it, leave a comment below on what I should try next. I'm open to trying any type of food, except if it was on Fear Factor. We're not going that route for episode 3. Thank you. If you like this, don't forget to like and subscribe.